Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. This video is a little bit different from the content that I have been making on my channel. This is the first edition or volume of the Warming Chronicles. And if you've watched my videos, you know that I am going to be doing vendor-specific warm review videos on my channel. And I decided to do them each month versus week by week because it would just get too tedious. So this first volume, I'm kicking off this series on my channel, is going to be all about Hayden Rowe. And I am in a collaboration right now where we had a vendor-specific week, and I did choose Hayden Rowe. So even though I do own more Hayden Rowe blends than the ones I'm about to talk about, when I do melt those in whatever month I'm in, I'm going to collect all the scents of that vendor and do a review, and you'll pick up once I do some more videos like this. I do have 3 other vendor videos I'm going to be doing this week, so just watch for them to upload on my channel. So this is volume 1 of the Warming Chronicles, Hayden Rowe. Hayden Rowe is owned by Christina, and her last name is slipping me at the moment. But Hayden Rowe is a newer to me vendor. I've purchased from her a couple of times, and she is known for her fresh scents. And I have only purchased her knot bars, and I don't have a whole bar here to show you, but there's Celtic knots on the mold that she uses, hence the name knot bar. But her blends are very sophisticated and unique from other vendors that are out there, and other similar type scents that I've had from other vendors. But there's just something about these that she's hit her niche with what she's good at. So one thing I will say about her label, her product, is she does not list her scent notes on her labels, and that's fine. What I've done for you guys is I've went on and I've written down all of the scent notes, so I can definitely give you the details of each note that's in here, because that's what the purpose of this video is. So, okay, without further ado, here we go. Okay, I'm going to start with Spanish Fly. Now, Spanish Fly, the notes in Spanish Fly: musk, citrus, kaffir lime leaves, which is an Asian type of lime, and green notes and vanilla. And Christina describes this as a kind of an aphrodisiac scent. At least it historically has been. And this to me, I've melted this a few times. I'm being stingy with how much of Hayden Rowe's wax I'm using, just because I don't know how often I grab for fresh scents. I do like to have them, and I pepper them throughout my melting from day to day, but I'm not gravitating to fresh and unique scents on a regular basis to where I need to purchase a massive amount of scents. Does that make sense? I hope so. So first of all, I love the color of this. I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. And this scent on cold is kind of, I do get the green and I do get the musk and the citrus. But when this is warmed, I get more of the lime. The lime and more citrus, astringent. Citrus is astringent, meaning it's strong. And I am finding this is a scent that I want to melt at specific places in my home. I don't want to melt this throughout my house because it's a unique perfume scent. I want to keep that for intimate places such as my bathroom or my bedroom. And it's just not a kitchen scent to me. She has some other kitchen scents, and ones that are more citrus and lemon and normal kitchen scents. And my opinion of this one is this is a sophisticated for special occasions scent, because it's very, very, very unique. And the fact that musk is used regularly, citruses, the kaffir lime, that different type of citrus scent, which is, I've never seen it in any other type of wax, in any other blends. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit. It's the season out here. Allergies are starting. But the Spanish Fly, it is sold out now on her website, but I'm glad I was able to snag a bar of it, because it is a very unique and sophisticated blend. That one is really hard to describe just because that combination, musk, citrus, vanilla, green, and kaffir lime, is really singular, unique. So the next one I want to talk about is a little bit easier. This one's coconut cake. Now, I do know that she is not necessarily known for her bakery scents. And this one, the simple notes in this are vanilla cake, coconut, fresh coconut, and whipped cream. And when I melted this is one of the first ones that I melted when I purchased Hayden Rowe. So I was told from a friend that this particular blend needs to cure for a while for the cake notes to develop. Because when I melted it, the only thing I was really getting was coconut. I wasn't getting the bakery part of it, the cake part of it. But a friend told me that that part comes later on. So I will say I had not melted this since I did initially. But if you like fresh coconut oil, I'm smelling coconut oil. And to me, there's sweetened coconut, there's fresh coconut, there's coconut milk, there's coconut oil. This is more of a coconut oil scent to my nose. And somebody else might smell this and say, hey, I only smell cake. I don't smell coconut, Ashley. So, you know, scent is so different from person to person. I'm just giving you my best reviews and my best opinions of these scents on warm. And this is one I'm still on the fence about if I really care for it or not. And I love cake, I love coconut, I love whipped cream. I'm just not sure if I quite like this coconut oil. But if you have had this and you love it, I'm so happy you're getting joy from it, because that's, you know, what we're trying to find with this wax. That one remains to be seen. Stay tuned for another edition of Hayden Rowe later on, and I'll probably melt that one again. Okay, next one. Let's do bookstore. Bookstore. This one, I can't remember if it's sold out or not on her website. I think it is. Spanish fly is, and I think coconut cake is also. These notes: bergamot, cashmere, patchouli, vetiver, cedar, musk, and leather. And vetiver is a grass. I did not know vetiver was a grass, but I was doing a little bit of research on these notes, and vetiver is a grass that's in the lemongrass family. So this, if you watched my videos, I've described this scent as the librarian Beauty and the Beast that the Beast gifts to Belle, you know, as a token of his love for her. And you know, I'm a bookworm. I had been reading from a young age, and I found myself with books all the time. I have a ton of books. You should see our library. I have a ton of books. So bookstore was something that I naturally had to try it out, because I do love this scent notes that are, you know, encapsulated in this scent. What I'm getting primarily in this on warm is leather. Leather really comes out when it is warmed, but I've had stinky leather. It's not stinky leather. This has enough. I'm also, you know, this is another, Hayden has a lot of complex scents. This, and I know I'm picking a really tough one to start this series out with, aren't I? But this one, bergamot is kind of sweet to my nose, so I'm getting a sweetness. So it's sweet leather, and I do have patchouli. Patchouli can be sweet. There's sweet patchouli in this as well. I'm not so much getting musk per se, but there is cedarwood. Cedar, bergamot, leather, and patchouli are the main ones that I smell on warm. And this one pretty much is how it smells in the bag is about 90% of how it smells when it's warmed. This one doesn't change too much, in my opinion. Next one, let's do a little sample here. We have Dock of the Bay, and I loved this one. This one I know is sold out because I looked for more. I know she had it ready to ship yesterday, but I didn't buy anything. Trying to be good. Okay, this one is Sandalwood, Musk, Ozone, Amber, and Driftwood. And this guy lasted all night. I put this in at bedtime, and I usually don't leave my warmers on, but sometimes in the bathroom I leave it on. I left this one on, and it was still throwing the next morning when I got up. And this one is definitely sandalwood, and amber. Amber is a very strong oil in my opinion. This is sandalwood and amber with a touch of musk, and ozone is a bright, strong scent, and that amber is really just smoothing everything down. I really liked this, and on warm, that one also pretty much transfers over the same to warm from cold to my nose. Amber is a beautiful scent, and that one really, you can tell amber's in that one. Next one, oh, let's do kitchen towel. This was another little sample. This one was nice. It's lemon laundry scent and green mint. And I don't know if it's spearmint. I think it might be spearmint. I'm not too sure, but it's a nice mint. This mixture of lemon, laundry, and mint is very well done. This is an exquisite scent. And this is a good scent for your kitchen, you know, hence the name. And also, you know, a lot of cooking is done in your kitchen, obviously, and lemon is a odor reducer. That's why, you know, there's a lot of lemon cleaners and lemon lemon dish soaps, and lemon oil is very neutralizing to odors. So is orange oil, but I prefer lemon. This one is primarily lemon with a hint of fresh laundry and mint. This is not a laundry scent. It is a citrus lemon scent with a hint of those two that I just described. That is a great one too. I would buy more of that. Okay, let's keep it moving here. Black Sea Barber. This guy is strong in the bag and in the warmer. Strong. These notes. Salty oceanic notes. Salty oceanic tones, I should say. Amber, vanilla, and shaving cream. I have 2 shaving cream scents in this video today. Now this one, I will say, I get 99% salty sea air. This is heavy on the oceanic component. And I can tell on warm, the shaving cream does come out when it's warm. So it's like salty sea air and shaving cream. So this is fresh. Oceanic fresh. But I really like this. But I find that I really honestly only need this in one warmer. So for example, I have 5 warmers in my home. I have a townhome. I have 3 upstairs, 1 in my master bedroom, 1 in the master bath, and 1 in my office. The bedroom is back yonder, and my office is right over here this direction. So especially if I have the windows open, you know, the draft is going across the house and it's fine. But in the wintertime, you know, windows aren't open and heat and air conditioning and stuff, you guys all know that affects your throw and your scent, especially your new warm replacement, all of that. So I found that actually having Black Sea Barber in 3 warmers upstairs was too much. It was too strong, too overpowering for me. So the next time I melt this, I'm going to try just putting it in 2. Maybe 1 in my office, 1 in my bedroom. See if that will tone it down a little bit. I like this. This is a very nice, fresh, clean oceanic scent. It's strong though, so be warned. I did fail to tell you at the beginning, I do cut these knot bars into 10 to 12 pieces. Most of the time I try to go for 12, but some of them I do 10. It just depends really on where my chopper's being placed and stuff. But I do try to get 10 to 12 melts out of any mini loaf. You know, I consider this, I know this is not considered a mini loaf to Christina, but to me this is a mini loaf, and this is how I cut my other mini loaves from other vendors. So this one is a strong oceanic salty sea air dominant with a hint of fresh shaving cream. Good scent though. Chiffon Sheets. I love this one. This is flannel sheets and pink chiffon. Very popular. So this is a beautiful, I love flannel sheets. It's one of my favorite laundry oils that's in the industry. I love it. And pink chiffon is that perfumey, beautiful, feminine, just beautiful fragrance. Mixed with laundry, this is a beautiful, pretty laundry scent. And this is, I'm going to be using this upcoming you know, when spring is really here and the trees start to bloom, which, you know, depending on where you live, they might have already started to put their little green leaves out to say hello, I'm growing. And not here yet in Utah, but this one, I really like this. So I could see myself using this frequently, but hoarding it as well, because I don't think this is available right now. I think it's sold out. I'm pretty sure it is. I was really impressed with how much that she balanced her pink chiffon and her flannel sheets, because laundry can dominate a scent, in my opinion. If you tone down the laundry component of it and you increase the other that you're trying to mix it with to balance it, she did it perfectly with this. And I am able to smell the pink chiffon on warm more so than I can on cold. That I will say. Next, we have Spa Day. This is one of my favorite blends. Spa Day consists of bergamot, white tea, vanilla, and cedarwood. This is so refreshing, clean, aromatherapy. This is so good. I like this. The dominant scents on cold are, where did my thing go on here? Ah, here they are. Cedar and bergamot, believe it or not. Cedar and bergamot. I mean, she used bergamot in another one of these blends, the bookstore. Bergamot is a strong oil. And the tea, I can smell the tea more when it's warmed, because the white tea adds that extra. Tea is hard to describe to somebody, and I mean, I'm a tea drinker. I also love coffee. But tea is a leaf from a tree. It has a different, when it's dried and the oils that are in it and such, it takes on a different, white tea is a different from black tea, orange tea, oolong tea, Darjeeling even. I smell tea when it's warmed. I hope that makes sense to you. And I wouldn't say it's not a tea dominant scent. It's not a tea dominant scent. It is definitely the cedarwood and the bergamot. Absolutely with this one. Next, cherry cola. This is cola and sweet cherry juice. This one I know is sold out. I remember this one. This one is just like opening up a bottle or a can of cherry Coke. That cherry juice that sweetens the Coke in just a perfect way. I mean, Coke is already sweet on its own, but the addition of the sweet cherry juice is perfect, because even though I was wondering when I warmed this if I would get a fizzy component. And you can kind of, to my nose at least, you can kind of smell fizzy on cold, and I'm not getting that in here. And I don't know if she added it and I'm just not picking up on it, but I have to move my leg here. It's kind of going to sleep a touch. So, okay. I don't know if she added the fizzy to this, but I'm not picking up fizzy on warm or cold. But this is a good enough scent to where it doesn't really need it, because the cola, all of the complexity of the cola, whether it's Coke, I think this is more Coke than Pepsi. Pepsi is sweeter to my nose when I'm smelling it than Coke is. I think this is cola, which is more of a Coke-ish type of scent to my nose. I grew up drinking Coke, so I have way more experience with Coke than Pepsi. This is more reminiscent of Coke to me than Pepsi. So I'm pretty sure this is a cola Coke based. But the cherry juice is a perfect addition to this, because it bumps that up from just being a sweet cola to a fruity sweet cola. Really good. Next one, I have 3 left. We'll go with British Barber. I finished this because it was really good. I melted this exclusively in my kitchen. Why? Because I have a wax drawer downstairs, and this was the only one that was in there that week, so I kept melting it. These notes are shaving cream, sage, lemon, and lime. So this was very good. Definitely you get the hint of sage, but you have the lemon and lime component, and then the freshness of the shaving cream. This smelled almost identical on cold and warm. This one did not change very much. This was very clean. It's not offensive, so you could melt this in a public place if you needed to, or an office. I can't melt wax at work, but I know some offices can. This is one you could melt there that isn't too, it's a nice fresh, uplifting spring type scent. It's not anything that's too heavy, if that makes sense. This is it's a nice one. I have Galactic. This is a dupe for Lush Supernova. Supernova is an exploding star, hence galactic, galaxy, exploding star, supernova, all that stuff. We're a space and science household, so I know all of those fun tidbits of tidbit facts that nobody really cares about. But I'll tell you guys, as soon as I open this bag, that scent just hits me in the face. Really strong. This is really strong. In fact, I melted this last night by the bed and in the bathroom. This is a very nice, clean scent. This is another tough one to describe, just like Spanish Fly. These notes are ozone, green, and patchouli. So this one's really tough. And like I said, I should have started with an easier vendor because Hayden has such sophisticated, complicated blends. I hope that I'm doing them justice by my explanations to you on cold and warm. I'm trying the best I can. So this is definitely patchouli and ozone. They complement each other so well. The green is there when I warm it. So this is strong in the bag, but it bumps up a level on warm. It's long lasting. I left the warmer on in the bathroom overnight. It was still there in the morning. It's a long lasting. And patchouli is a strong oil. My first experience with patchouli was with incense. I grew up with incense in my house. Patchouli, I know some people don't like patchouli. They're afraid of it, or it's intimidating. I understand that. But I love this blend. I love this blend. And this one is sold out, I think. A lot of these are sold out because these are a hair a little bit older than her most recent couple of restocks. So I do apologize that most of these are sold out if you are interested in them, but you know, she will pour them again at some point. Finally, I saved my favorite one for last. This is meditation. My husband meditates. He has for several years. It has helped his mental health immensely. And I have tried to meditate here and there, and one of my goals for this year is to meditate more and consistently. These notes are tonka bean, sandalwood, rose, and Buddha wood. Buddha wood is actually an Australian shrub that is also known as false sandalwood. Interesting, isn't it? Anyways, this is such... I love tonka bean. I love tonka bean in body products and in wax. It just is just something that gives you that warmth and that coziness. However, this blend here is heavy on the sandalwood and heavy on the Buddha wood. This is a woodsy, relaxing, meditative, calming blend. And sandalwood is also used a lot in incense, so it makes sense. And this, man, I love this scent. I love this. It's very strong, and this one translates just the same on warm as it does cold. When it's warmed up, I can smell maybe just a hint of rose, but this is not a floral scent. The sandalwood is way too powerful in this for it to be a floral scent. This is very good. So that is my warm review for my Hayden Rowe blends that I melted in March of 2022. Some of these I melted in late February, but I'm pretty sure most of these were melted this month. So, okay, I'm going to be doing a couple of more vendor videos for this month. for warm reviews. So if you're interested in those, check those out. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.